Hey friends, welcome back. We've all heard people say nothing changes if nothing changes, but why don't we flip it and think about when one thing changes, everything changes. When one thing changes, everything changes. So we're going to dive into this, but literally I've been talking so much about like my friend lately. My friend just got new couches and it triggered this whole thought process within me about how when one thing changes in our lives, everything snowballs, whether it's good or whether it's bad. So let's dive into this and learn how these little changes, one little freaking change, can massively change everything, which in the end can help us heal our burnout or prevent our burnout. So let's dive in. Hey, friend, welcome to the Ready to Rise podcast. This is the podcast for ambitious, successful women who've checked off all the boxes: the career, the routines, the self-help books, and therapy. We've done it all. But if you're still feeling numb, stuck, or like you're just going through the motions, you're in the right place, because I've totally been there and I've healed myself using the tools that I now teach. I got certified in them so that I could help other women do the same. I'm your host, Audrey Rose, a registered nurse and somatic life coach, and I'm here to help you stop just coping, stop just going through the motions, and actually start feeling good again in your life, feeling happy again. Each week, we explore nervous system regulation, emotional wellness, and rituals that are rooted in ancient wisdom, ancient practices, so you can stop just going through the motions and stop just getting by and start really feeling lit up and alive and fully plugged in again. This is about real happiness, the kind that fills your body, lights you up, and helps you create a life that you are obsessed to wake up for. So are you ready? Because I'm excited to help you feel like you again. So you guys, my friend, my beautiful friend, she just got brand new couches in her space and they're beautiful. I love them. She sent me the coolest picture and they're just beautiful. They're very good color where it's like, they're very light. My aesthetic, right? It's very like light, creamy, whites, creams, ivories. And that's the aesthetic. Like that's the color of her couch. So beautiful. And she was like, wow, like, look how cool this is. Like, we just got these, like we randomly just decided to get them, whatever. And they are just elevating her whole space. And it's making her have this whole feeling, like a really good feeling of pure elevation, expansion, change, growth, just from these couches. Because their color is different, it's brightening the area, it's elevating everything, it looks different, it feels really good. And that's the whole point. Now she was messaging me because she's like, I love your aesthetic. I always love how you like put things together. And she's like talking to me about that. And, she's like, I want to go get new like curtains now. And I want to go get a like throw rug that looks different. And I want to do this and that. And it's motivated her, like just from buying this couch, it's completely motivated her to change everything, right? Let me do new blinds. Let me get a throw rug. Let me try this. Let me do that. Throw pillows. Like she was like talking about all of the things just because of new couches. So think about that in application to your life, right? What is the one thing that's changing that can like elevate everything dramatically? I also want to flip it on the negative real quick. So for example, I'm drinking it right now, but Starbucks matcha, right? This has been like my opposite thing, right? I've been making matcha at home and making these very healthy whole meals lately. And I've been really, really motivated in life to just eat very clean. Like it just feels good and I feel so much better. And life is changing because of that. But somebody who doesn't actually listen to this podcast, so we are going to freaking name drop her, my sister, Alyssa. We love her. We really love her. But she somehow got me, for some reason, back into Starbucks matcha. And both of us don't even like it. That's the problem. It's like fake matcha. It's not even like the real, like ceremonial grade, like legit, Amanda Francis approved matcha. But the problem is when you're in a rush, and you're just like, well, it's sweet, especially this one with like this lavender. Don't even look. Don't even tell me the calories. I don't even want to know. This lavender cream stuff. And then I get a little lavender inside. I mean, it's so good. It's sweet. It's yummy. The problem is when you're in a pinch, like she's been coming with me to the beach sometimes. And so we'll be like, well, I just worked last night and I'm in a pinch right now. So I'm going to, let's go through the drive-through. Let's get the Starbucks. Then, of course, you get a breakfast sandwich and I get like a loaf on top of that. And the problem is, it becomes a thing. Something changed. Now everything is changing, right? One thing can change everything. So, this one Starbucks thing that we got once in a while, now I'm getting it on my own. If I'm going to work and I'm floating somewhere that I really, really hate, I get a matcha. So if y'all work with me and you see me walking with a matcha, I probably hate going there. But also, sometimes it is the opposite. When I'm in a really good mood and I'm going to the floor that I love and I just want to be in a good vibe, I do get a matcha too then. So honestly, can't even discriminate at this point. Now I'm just stuck on wanting this convenience and this whatever, right? This change in my life of getting the Starbucks matcha, and then something else goes along with that and whatever. And I'm not saying that it's bad. I've actually released episodes where I talk about how convenience can really help burnout. Like I get my groceries delivered, etc. Like that's fine. But the problem is, for me personally, having too much of something, too much of the processed things, it really isn't serving my body and I don't feel like myself and I feel very sluggish and I feel grumpy and I've been angry lately, like angry at the world. And I was thinking about it, what changed in my life? Not just that, because I'm not going to call out that brand because there's been multiple changes, but it's created a whole snowball where I'm door dashing different foods. I'm door dashing convenience coffee drinks. I'm door dashing freaking energy drinks again. I hadn't drank energy drinks in a long time. And now suddenly I want energy drinks again. I don't know, but it snowballed this whole thing for me. And that's my personal like vice snowball, right? For you, it might be something totally different, right? Maybe you've been, triggered by something. And so you've been hanging out with people that are not filling your cup, right? Maybe you've been feeling a little lonely and you really like want somebody special in your life. So you've been hanging out with like the Tinder crowd. I don't know, right? It could be anything for you. But if something's triggering a change in a negative direction, and now suddenly you're inviting all of these things into your life that are negative, we need to look at that. Hey friend, I am so excited to pop in here really quick and announce that the Rise retreats are back. So if you've been feeling exhausted or irritated or like you just overall lost your spark, but you can still go to work and crush it, right? Pick up the kids, do all the things. Then you feel later like you're just going through the motions, right? You're numbing with wine. You're leaving all your friends on red. You're yelling at your husband because he cannot find the ketchup again. Like, absolutely, I've been there because it's right in front of his face, honestly. But still, right? This is the sign that your nervous system is trying to just tell you that it's overwhelmed. It can't take anymore, right? And I know that this is trending on Instagram, but the thing is, you really don't need to just quit your career that you've worked your brains off for, right? No. So it's time to just process some of the stress, regulate our nervous system, reset, so that we can hear ourselves again, right? We can relax, we can feel like ourselves again. And some of us don't really know where to start. Like that was me a few years ago on my burnout journey. I had no idea where to start when I started to feel all of these things, exhausted, irritated, all of that. And that is what Rise retreats are for. So we are going to be meeting for a 3-day experience. This retreat is going to be in the hills of Castro Valley, California. It's so freaking gorgeous. This is like a huge, beautiful gated house up in the, mountains. We have all of these really beautiful balconies that are like in the trees. I can't even explain. Like pictures are on IG. You have to check it out because it is freaking gorgeous. We are going to be meeting October 9th through 11th, and there are just very limited spots. I keep them very intimate so that I can truly dive in with each of you and kind of tailor the experience, right? A few spots are already taken. I know. And the link is in the show notes, or, DM me personally so that we can connect. We can get on a little coffee chat and just find out if it's a good fit for you. And you can come and join us. One thing can truly change everything. So looking at, again, in the flip side of that, positive. So today, for example, I woke up and I was like, today is give your dog a bath day. Like we are going for it. It has to happen. It is time. So get up, we go take her, give her a bath. That means one thing changes everything. That means now I gotta like vacuum out the whole car, right? Because now there's dog hair all over the place. Vacuum out the whole car. Do this, do that. Get all my bedding changed and change all of we sleep with different separate comforters, my husband and I. And I feel like, by the way, if you don't sleep in separate beds like some people do the separate comforter thing, because that will be a blessing for you guys. So that's something that we do. So there's multiple comforters on the table. And yeah, it's just on the table. Sorry guys, I just was distracted looking at something, but there are multiple comforters in the bed, so I had to change, those, all the duvets for those, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But if you're gonna like give the dog a bath, you have to do everything, right? Because now everything's clean again. So we're gonna get everything super, super clean. We're gonna wash all of that laundry. We're gonna get all new bedding. We're gonna like make a whole day of it. Now I'm shampooing carpets, vacuuming, mopping everything, washing the dog bed, washing laundry. I mean, now it's a whole day, right? But it feels so good. And here's the thing with burnout. You have the choice for one thing to change everything, but you might not know what that one thing is yet. Once you find that one thing that starts to help you and starts to make you feel really good again and make you feel like yourself again, gives you energy back again, makes you feel just less grumpy and less irritated and less exhausted all of the time, it's going to help you to start to heal. Hey friend, quick question. When was the last time that you felt truly reset? If you've been pushing through exhaustion or kind of spinning your wheels, or maybe noticing that your energy is all over the place, I have something for you. I'm hosting a free 7-day nervous system reset challenge. In this round, I'm super excited to say that we are blending chakra alignment with the daily nervous system practices. So each day you'll get a new tool like breath work, tapping, or sound healing paired with a chakra that it supports. This is going to be free, 7 days, very powerful, and truly amazing. So if you're ready to feel grounded, more energized, and reconnected to yourself in just 1 week, join us for free. The link is in the show notes below, or if you just go to Instagram, it is there in my bio for you. Can't wait to reset together. When I first found sound healing, for example, that was the one thing that changed everything. Sound healing. I went in person to this beautiful sound bath. It happened once a week and it was just donation only, like give them like $10. It was amazing. I felt so calm and so settled and so just chill after that. For it lasted for a few days. So then I started to incorporate that into my routine, right? I started to feel more calm, more chill just by going once a week to the sound bath. That started to change everything. How can I do this a couple of times a week so that it feels more consistent for me? So I feel really good. I eventually learned how to, provide sound baths, and I bought 2 sets of bowls now. I have beautiful, beautiful sets of bowls. I've frosted, and then I have like the alchemy, like crystal bowls. Amazing, right? Now that's changed everything, because when I'm feeling super overwhelmed or like just too much is going on, I can sit, I can play a sound bath. I can keep the vibes going. It's something I've incorporated into friendships, right? Like I literally just had a neighbor move in and she's like, hey, like, have you ever heard of this lavender, sound baths in the lavender field? I'm like, yeah, let's go together. Why wouldn't we? And so it's like become this part of my life now that's very positive and very uplifting and feels really good and helps me to like allow my body to process stress, to chill, to vibe, so that I can prevent burnout in the long run. Now, right? I found it on my burnout journey, as you probably already know. But find the one thing that's going to change everything. I want you to look for it. I want you to find it. I want you to incorporate it into your life. Whether it's taking one thing away, maybe there's too much drinking going on. Maybe there's too much hanging out with people that don't truly fill your cup. Maybe there's too much of, excess work on the weekends that you don't really need to be doing. And then adding something like, what is the one thing that you can add that can change everything? when I first got into, I mean, it's been some time, so this story doesn't quite apply now, but when I had first gotten into hiking very heavily, I like lost a lot of weight because I was like, no, I need to eat very healthy so that I have the strength to do this. I need to, carry XYZ things. So I need to be stronger to carry these things like in my backpack, whatever, right? Hiking was a super positive change. So find that thing for yourself, whatever it is, and add that in. I want to keep this short, so I'm going to let you go, but I really, really, really want to motivate you to find it, go for it, do it, message me, DM me. I really want to know, how is incorporating something new or just taking something out changing everything for you? And if you need ideas, like I am here because I have tried all of the things. I have tried pretty much all of it. And if I haven't tried it, I can find somebody who has, right? I definitely have the resources. Like that is like my jam. So I love you so much. And I will see you back here next time. Thank you for tuning in to another amazing episode of the Ready to Rise podcast. It means so much to me to have you here and to get to share all of this with you. If this one resonated, literally just send this to a friend, share it with her right now, because there's so many women out there who really need this information. And I would also love it if you could take a quick screenshot, throw it up on Instagram, tag me at Hello Audrey Rose so that I can connect with you and get to know you. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Have a blessed and beautiful day, and I will see you next time.